Tofu is a versatile and nutrient-rich food, often celebrated for being an excellent plant-based source of protein. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein, which is particularly valuable for vegetarians and vegans who may struggle to get enough protein from other sources. Tofu is also packed with key vitamins and minerals like calcium, iron, magnesium, and phosphorus, which play important roles in bone health, muscle function, and energy production. When prepared healthily, such as by steaming, grilling, or stir-frying with minimal oil, tofu can be a nourishing, low-calorie addition to any meal. It's also rich in antioxidants and has been linked to various health benefits, including heart health, improved cholesterol levels, and reduced risk of certain cancers. But when tofu is deep-fried, it undergoes a transformation that turns it from a nutritious food into something far less health-conscious. The first major issue with deep-frying tofu is the substantial increase in calorie content. While tofu itself is relatively low in calories, deep-frying it in oil causes it to absorb a significant amount of fat. This means that a single serving of deep-fried tofu can end up being far more calorie-dense than steamed or grilled tofu. A typical serving of deep-fried tofu can contain up to 200 to 300 calories, just from the oil it has absorbed. This may not sound like much, but consider that deep-fried tofu is often served in generous portions, and it's easy to find yourself consuming far more calories than you intended. If you're trying to manage your weight or follow a calorie-conscious diet, deep-fried tofu can quickly become a problem, especially if consumed frequently or in large amounts. The oil used for deep frying adds another layer of concern. While the tofu itself is high in healthy polyunsaturated fats, the oil typically used for deep frying is often loaded with unhealthy trans fats or omega-6 fatty acids, especially when the oil is reused multiple times in commercial frying operations. These fats are not only calorie-dense, but can contribute to inflammation in the body when consumed in excess. Long-term consumption of trans fats and an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids can lead to various chronic health issues, including heart disease, high blood pressure, and obesity. Even when healthier oils like olive or avocado oil are used, the deep frying process still increases the fat content significantly, which may not align with your health goals. Another consideration is the batter or coating that is often applied to tofu before frying. To achieve that crispy exterior, tofu is typically coated in a flour or cornstarch-based batter, which, although tasty, introduces refined carbohydrates into the mix. Refined carbs, like white flour, are rapidly digested and can cause spikes in blood sugar, leading to an increase in insulin levels and a greater likelihood of fat storage. This can contribute to weight gain, especially if consumed in excess, and may increase the risk of developing insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. The batter also doesn't offer much in terms of nutritional value, meaning that the tofu's health benefits are further diluted in the frying process. While deep-fried tofu may be crispy and flavorful, it's important to recognize that the cooking method strips away many of the health benefits that tofu offers in its more natural state. The excessive oil, batter, and added calories make it much less nutritious than its grilled, steamed, or baked counterparts. Deep-fried tofu is often found in dishes at restaurants or takeout places, where it is served with heavy sauces, sometimes made from sugary or salty ingredients like soy sauce, hoisin sauce, or teriyaki sauce. These added condiments only exacerbate the calorie and sodium content, making it a less than ideal choice for anyone trying to maintain a balanced and health-conscious diet. For those who enjoy tofu but want to keep it healthy, there are plenty of alternatives to deep frying. One of the best options is to bake or grill tofu with a small amount of healthy oil, such as olive or avocado oil. These methods retain the protein and nutrient content of tofu while avoiding the excessive fat and calories that come with deep frying. Marinating the tofu beforehand in a flavorful mix of herbs, spices, and low-sodium soy sauce can help infuse it with taste without the need for deep frying. Stir-frying with vegetables is another healthy option, as it uses a small amount of oil and allows you to incorporate other nutritious ingredients into your meal, ensuring a well-balanced dish. If you simply can't resist the crispy texture that deep-fried tofu provides, consider making it at home with healthier alternatives. Using whole grain or chickpea flour for the batter, and opting for a lighter frying method, such as pan frying with a minimal amount of oil, can provide the crunch you crave without the excessive calories and fat. You can also experiment with air frying, a cooking method that uses hot air to create a crispy texture similar to deep frying, but with much less oil. This can help keep the calorie content in check while still allowing you to enjoy the satisfying crunch of fried tofu. In conclusion, while tofu is an incredibly nutritious and versatile food, deep frying it adds unnecessary calories, unhealthy fats, and refined carbs, which transform it from a healthy option into a calorie-dense, less nutritious choice. The frying process removes much of tofu's inherent health benefits, and when combined with the oil and batter used in the deep frying process, it becomes a dish that may be tasty but ultimately contributes to poor health outcomes when consumed too frequently. Instead, consider opting for grilled, baked, or stir-fried tofu with minimal oil for a much healthier, nutrient-dense option that retains all of the benefits tofu has to offer without the added calories and fats. By making these simple adjustments, you can continue to enjoy tofu in a way that aligns with your health goals.